There is a motion to arrest a 19-year-old immigrant from Venezuela who attacked a 24-year-old resident of Toruń, Poland. The man has been charged with attempted murder, for which he faces life imprisonment. His brutal attack shocked the residents of Toruń. Among other things, they are demanding a decision to halt the construction of the Foreigners Integration Center and a guarantee that the city will not accept illegal immigrants. Toruń police received a report of an assault at around 1 a.m. on June 12th. They were alerted by a man who heard a woman's terrified scream coming from the park. It was his reaction that may have saved the 24-year-old's life. The man ran out of his apartment and scared off the attacker. At the same time, the officer on duty who received the alarm signal directed all available police patrols to the scene, even those outside Toruń. The police quickly began searching the city and after a short time apprehended the attacker. He turned out to be a 19-year-old immigrant from Venezuela. The man was apprehended by police officers a few streets away from the scene of the crime. He was intoxicated. At the time of his arrest, he had a blood alcohol level of over 1.2. The victim has extensive facial injuries and stab wounds and is in critical condition in a coma. The attacker stabbed the woman several times in the head, neck, and chest. He has already been charged with attempted murder. He faces life imprisonment. During the interrogation by the prosecutor, Migrant RS refused to comment on the charges against him and refused to provide explanations or answer questions. The prosecutor, considering the risk of the suspect fleeing and the severe punishment he faces, filed a motion with the district court in Toruń to place the suspect in temporary detention for a period of 3 months and ordered him to be brought before the court. The Venezuelan suspect is 19 years old, single, and unemployed. According to the findings so far, he has been in Poland since February. What he did shocked the residents of Toruń. The residents of our city are still in shock. All websites and newspapers are covering this topic. We are also waiting for information from the hospital because we know that the 24-year-old woman from Toruń is in serious condition and the descriptions that have appeared in the public sphere are dramatic. Residents blocked the podium at the Toruń City Hall in protest against plans to build an integration center for foreigners in the city. Let the government explain why they are doing this. Why are they doing this when we have been standing here for 2 hours and they are making us look like idiots who don't see what is going on? That you don't want to talk in front of us about the fact that a young girl was attacked. This is not politics. This is caring for the nation. Ultimately, the draft resolution on illegal migration was removed from the agenda of the Toruń City Council by the votes of the Civic Coalition councillors. Law and Justice councillors voted against silencing this topic. They provided us with the protocol from the vote on this matter because, as they say, residents have the right to know who did not want this debate. It is clear that this topic is important to many residents of our city and what happened during the session. We certainly do not want to sweep this topic under the rug, and we will return with an appeal at subsequent city council sessions until we succeed. Sławomir Mencen, a former candidate for the Polish presidency from the Confederation Party, who comes from Toruń, also expressed his opposition to illegal immigration. I live in Toruń with my wife, 2 daughters, and son. I strongly oppose immigration from culturally different countries, also to protect my girls from such a fate. Poland must be a safe place for Polish people. We will defend our daughters, wives, and sisters. We will not allow migration. We will not share the fate of Western Europe. Centers for the integration of foreigners are being established in 49 cities throughout Poland, despite the fact that illegal immigration has caused a sharp increase in crime and a decline in the sense of security in Western Europe, especially among women and children. What are you really afraid of? Are you afraid that someone who comes from another country has a different skin color, speaks with a different accent, will teach you how to cook using curry spices or cardamom, for example? Is that what you're afraid of? Your prejudices against foreigners are based on simple stereotypes. For you, a foreigner is someone who cannot tell the difference between kopytka and pierogi. Next year, a migration pact is set to come into force, on the basis of which illegal immigrants from Africa and Middle East will begin arriving in Poland en masse.